The Weight of Silence by Heather Gudenkauf. Chapter 6. Ben. This morning I woke up real fast, my heart slamming against my chest. I was dreaming that stupid dream again. The one where you and me are climbing the old walnut tree in the woods. The one by a Lone Tree Bridge. I'm booting you up like I always do, and you're reaching up for a branch. Your nail-bitten fingers white from holding on so tight. I'm crabbing at you to hurry up because I don't have all day. You're up, and I'm watching from below. The climb is easier for you now. The branches are closer together, fat, sturdy ones. You're going higher and higher until I can only see your bony knees, then just your tennis shoes. I'm hollering up at you. You're too high, Callie. Come back down. You're gonna fall. Then you're gone. I can't see you anymore, and I'm thinking, I am in so much trouble. Then I hear a voice calling down to me. Climb on up, Ben. You gotta see this. Come on, Ben. Come on. And I know it's you yelling, even though I don't know what you really sound like anymore. You keep yelling, and I can't climb. I want to, but I can't grab on to the lowest branch. It's too high. I call back, wait for me, wait for me. What do you see, Callie? Then I wake up, all sweaty. But not the hot kind of sweaty. The cold kind that makes your head hurt and your stomach knot up. I tried to go back to sleep, but I couldn't. Now you've gone off somewhere, and somehow I feel guilty, like it's my fault. You're okay for a little sister, but a big responsibility. I always have to look after you. Do you remember when I was 10 and you were 5? Mom had us walk to the bus stop together. She said, look after Callie, Ben. And I said, okay, but I didn't. Not really. Not at first. I was starting 5th grade, and I was much too cool to be babysitting a kindergartner. I held your hand to the end of the lane, just to spot where Mom couldn't see us from the kitchen window anymore. Then I shook my hand free from yours and ran as fast as I could to where the bus would pick us up. I made sure to look back and check to see if you were still coming. I have to give you credit. Your skinny kindergarten legs were running, and your brand new pink backpack was bouncing on your shoulders, but you couldn't keep up. You tripped over that big old crack in the gutter in front of the Olsen house, and you went crashing down. I almost came back for you. I really did. But along came Raymond, and I didn't come back to you. I just didn't. When you finally got to the bus stop, the bus was just pulling up, and your knee was all bloody, and the purple beret that Mom put in your hair was dangling from one little piece of your hair. You budged right in front of all the kids in line for the bus to stand next to me, and I pretended you weren't even there. When we climbed on the bus, I sat down with Raymond. You just stood in the aisle, waiting for me to scooch over and make room for you, but I turned my back on you to talk to Raymond. The kids behind you started yelling, hurry up, and sit down. So you finally slid into the seat across from me and Raymond. You were all nudged up to the window, your legs too short to reach the floor, a little river of blood running down your shin. You wouldn't even look at me for the rest of the night, even after supper, when I offered to tell you a story. You just shrugged your shoulders at me and left me sitting at the kitchen table all by myself. I know I was pretty rotten to you that day, but on a guy's first day of 5th grade, first impressions are really important. I tried to make it up to you. In case you didn't know, I was the one who put the Tootsie Rolls under your pillow that night. I'm sorry, not watching for you those first few weeks of school, but you know all about that, being sorry and having no words to say something when you know you should, but you just can't.